Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is a combination of a bit of a follow-up on two ceremonies because I can see some stuff in the way the wax melts or melted. And today I ate an apple and the seed inside was already sprouting. So I took that as a very, very good sign that things are growing and are happening. And as part of that, I also want to kind of focus on letting go of any guilt, blame, and things that we might still be holding on to, and forgiving ourselves and others so that we can lighten our load and get rid of a burden that we've been carrying around with us. But first, let me show you. So this is the crown chakra candle that I had burnt. I think it was maybe 2-3 days ago. I don't remember exactly. Anyhow, so what I saw here is like this. Actually, hold on. Let me put this down again for a second. So for the longest time, it was basically almost like a tunnel. And then eventually it started to lean over and the flame got some room to breathe, basically, like it was free, whereas before it seemed confined, right? And then now if you look at this, it's almost like the layers of sediment, or like how in Mother Earth, like in the earth, if let's say you drill down, you can see the different layers of the earth. And that's what this feels like to me, that in our crown chakra, and our connection to our higher self and the divine and the spirit world, there are layers, and that has to do with layers of healing and layers of rebalancing and connecting. And then the bottom here, it actually didn't burn through. A lot of times, like there's a hole at the bottom, like when the candle's finished burning, but this time there's still a bottom, and it feels like a vessel or a cup. So it's like our body is the vessel for the divine, but at the same time, we need to fill our own cup first before we can really help others. And that's part of what we need to do to connect with the divine and the spirit world and our higher self. So basically, like to fully balance and heal the crown chakra, we kind of have to fill our own cup. Right? So I feel like there was a lot going on there, and that's why I want to share it. Oh, actually, I never even looked at it sideways. That looks like something else that I'm not getting into now. Okay. Then here, this is the candle for Mother Earth that I started burning yesterday. And the way this opened on both sides kind of makes me feel like a flower that opened. I know it doesn't have petals in every direction, but I kind of feel like, you know, it opened to both sides, just like, I don't know if that's a tulip but there are some flowers where it starts with opening up to two sides and then the rest open up, I think. Anyhow, like that was just the impression I was getting, and that's what popped into my head, and that's what I'm going to go with for the meaning of all of this. So it's like Mother Earth is open, and is open to all of us anyhow, but also like very open and receptive to our connection, right? And then with that seed, it's like our healing and our spiritual connection is growing. Because for a long time, I think many of us kept going and going and going. And we felt a little bit like, okay, when are we going to see the results? Well, this was in an apple that was not old and shriveled, but fresh. I had just bought it. And, you know, I ate the apple and then I looked at the seeds that were inside. And I had never seen a seed that was already growing inside an apple that was totally fresh. So I know this is a very good sign. And then I also wanted to actually mention something that just popped into my head again. Last night I had a dream that I'm just coming out of fight or flight mode, basically like over 2 decades of it, and especially over a little more than a decade, like the last decade was total insanity in my life. So, and I know this has all been preparation, and for the last almost 3 years, in yesterday's video I mentioned 2 years, but it's almost 3 years actually. Like in late January of 2021, stuff started happening, like really sort of demonic stuff that pushed me into doing ceremonies again for myself. And I think I started those probably, I don't know if at the end of January already or like early February, mid-February, something like that. Like not too long after all that stuff started happening, I started to get into it. But at the latest, I would say late winter. Yeah, I think it was before spring really started. I don't know, something around that. Anyhow, so I want to weave that in as well, that I think here I also speak for many of us, that we've, especially if we're empaths and stuff has been projected onto us, we've taken on a lot of other people's burdens and stress and chaos and whatnot. And we're just coming out of that. We're freeing ourselves. We're taking our power back. And we also have to give ourselves permission to simply rest and relax. Like today, I took a lazy day and it just felt so good, right? I didn't get much done. I just basically took it easy, and I feel like it nourished my spirit, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there as well, so that we give ourselves permission as well to actually slow down. Okay, so let me swatch, and as part of a little bit of a mini cleanup, I did actually find a smudge stick that I had in a bag, and I just pulled it out. So let's get started, because I haven't ordered any more loose sage, and usually I find it easier to just kind of have it in a little tin, but oh, this is actually burning beautifully. Okay, so please cleanse and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and any and all black magic, evil, witchcraft, spells, curses, hexes, parasites, and AI. And flood us with massive amounts of healing light and unconditional love from the divine, many blessings and protections, and an abundance in all the areas in which we've been lacking up until now. And so it is, all my relations. All right, let me call in our spirit guides. Dear Creator, higher power, source, and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors that are in the light, dear Mother Earth, and Great Spirit of the fire, and the other elements, air, earth, and water. And actually today I also want to call in the benevolent Dragon Mother. I saw a little sign on something there as well, that in relation to the crown chakra healing, the dragon is helping out, and like it's a benevolent dragon of the light, right? So getting a little bit more help for continuing peeling back and healing all the different layers that we still need to work through to fully and completely heal our crown chakra, and to fill ourselves, our own cup first, so that we can then help others from a better place. And please fill us with your healing dragon breath all the way to the core, down through the crown chakra, all the way down into our core, and from there it shall radiate out and surround us as a massive bubble of healing and protective light and love energy. Yeah, that feels good. And help us set really good boundaries to nourish ourselves, to look after ourselves, to rest and relax when needed, to listen to our body, to listen to our own needs, and to not put ourselves last anymore, or second or third or whatever, but to first and foremost make sure that we're okay. And please, wow, I feel like we're actually forming a cord, a bond with Mother Earth. That just came to me. So I didn't really prepare anything there. But just imagine a cord, a bond between our crown chakra and Mother Earth. And we are now fully and completely connected to Mother Earth, to the divine. Well, the divine is in Mother Earth anyway, so, right? And it's actually, sorry. Today, like a bunch of stuff is actually coming to me as I'm doing it. And this is a crystalline light that forms that bond, that cord. Interesting. Okay. And let the seed of our new life, of our healing, of our spiritual life that is now starting to grow and blossom, let it fall into fertile ground within ourselves and let it grow and blossom beautifully. Help us fully and completely into our strength. Help us let go of any blame, guilt, and other negative emotions that we're still holding on to towards ourselves and towards others. Help us forgive ourselves and others for our shortcomings, for mistakes we've made, for, not having known better. And, basically like maybe having fallen into the same trap a second time or anything else, whatever applies to your situation. We forgive ourselves now, and we forgive others. And so it is. Okay, and so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Yeah, I feel this is actually good for today. The energy feels good now, yes. All right, let the ceremony now be finished and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. And so it is. All my relations, all our relations. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Oh, and also thank you for working on your own healing. And I'm sending you lots of love and light, many blessings. May you have lots of abundance in your life, or flow into your life, come into your life if you don't have it currently. Like many of us are still sort of coming out of that lack mentality, right? And be well until next time. Thanks. Bye.